stock that we've gotten many queries on today, and I'm going to be taking the query from Ajit Malappuram, who's from Kerala, and this is about Bajaj Housing Finance. Now, he's holding 350 shares in the IPO, 214 numbers, and balances at 156. Now, he wishes to add more, but he's asking if it's worth, is it worth to wait more time to buy at a bottom level around 125 to 140, and is there any chance of, the stock correcting? Ashish, I'll come to you first. We have a lot of queries flowing in about, whether it's the right time to buy Bajaj Housing Finance today. Should people hold their position? What are your views on this counter?
My view will be to remain invested. I think in Bajaj Group stocks, we have seen exponential growth coming in, whether Bajaj Finance, Finserv, and all these stocks have really rewarded investor very well. And housing finance is a sector where this particular company can show exponential growth because on a lower base. So my suggestion will be, though stock is expensive, this is almost at 8 times market price to book value, but still Bajaj is Bajaj, and in my view, remain invested. At least have 1 year time frame in your mind. You will have 250 plus target here.
The next query we actually have is from Naveen in Bangalore, and this is regarding Jio Finance. And he has 100 shares at price of 325 rupees. Now, he had taken a long-term position on this counter, but he's wondering if he should hold or exit his his position in Jio Finance. Rajesh, I'll come to you. How does the counter look on the charts?
So we have seen a very strong rally in the stock, but since last couple of months, stock is showing some bit of corrective move. But in this correction also, stock is holding the ground on the long-term chart. If we draw a trend line on the monthly chart, upsloping trend line support is still intact for the stock. So we believe that on the long term, yes, stock may deliver good amount of return. So he may hold on the position, and possibly on the downside, if you wish to keep some stop loss, I think stop loss I would suggest around 295. And if it's not breaks below 295, I think there is a possibility once the stock crosses above 375, there is a possible target of 460 to 480 we could see in coming months. So from my side, yes, Bajaj Jio Finance can be hold for long-term perspective.
Got it, Rajesh. The next query we have is from Sweta from Kolkata. Now, she's holding 110 shares of Hindustan Motors at rupees 33.28, and she's asking where, from a long-term perspective, should she maybe add more depending on the outlook. Ashish, I'll come to you. What's your view on Hindustan Motors?
As the fundamentals are concerned, this is just a 600 crore market cap company now, and with a zero sales. So it's more their land sale related story, etc., and more trading play instead of more fundamental play. So if you want to remain in this sector, I think below 100 rupees, if you get Ola Electric, that will be better. But in the Motors is exit in my.
Got it, Ashish. The next query we have is about IRFC. Now, the viewer is holding 2,116 shares of IRFC at a price of 220.36, but it's gone down ever since, and that's his worry. So he's asking for his outlook for the next 2 to 5 years. Ashish, I'll come up first to you. What's the fundamental, outlook looking like for IRFC?
This is again a question most of the retail people are wondering or asking again and again, because these railway stocks or PSU stocks, people are slightly badly stuck up at heights, or they were not able to book gains. So in my view, you don't have choice but to remain invested for some more time. So stock has appreciated from 65 to almost 225. But now we are witnessing a lot of selling because retail investors are losing patience when they see the stock doesn't move, and institutional buying is not happening nowadays, and mostly this PSU and railways stock, because the valuations are quite stressed compared to other NBFC player or gold loan player, etc. So in my view, keep a stop loss of at least 150 and remain invested, and have a target of 181 to 185 for exit. Don't expect this stock will be 225 or so in short term.
Now, the most positive outlook from Ashish. Rajesh, what are your views? Do they mirror Ashish's, or do you have a different outlook?
So IRFC is in correction mode. If we analyze on a daily, weekly time frame, stock is moving in down sloping channel on the daily chart. That suggests that some supply pressure is sustained supply pressure is there in the stock prices. Even on the monthly chart, also stock has broken its upsloping trend line support area. So I think in near term to short term perspective, some pain would be there in the stock prices, but for the long term, if it comes around 150, 150, 145 kind of zone, it's attractive level again to re-enter the stock. I think stock may attempt to take support around 150, 145 zone. And if that happens, so some pullback action would come. And in the pullback, 175 to 180 is the supply zone. If it crosses, I think stock has potential to again regain to its all-time high trajectory. But it's a positional bet, not on the day-to-day trading activity. I think buy and accumulate in the decline would be the right strategy for IRFC.